It's Magnificent May. Take one. Upsize and upcycle. This blouse, yes, this blouse didn't even fit me, not even close. And instead of giving up on it, I completely transformed it. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. Hi everyone, welcome to So Lovely with Grace. If you're new here, I'm Grace. If you're returning, welcome back. So inspired, that's the goal of my channel. Inspire you to sew, get creative, learn new ideas, new techniques, and anything else I can help you with, and drink your favorite drink while doing it. So, today is going to be an awesome video. I have so much to show you. I'm going to talk about this silk blouse, this zebra print silk blouse that I debuted on my live stream for my month end of April. I think it was April 27th live stream where I gave you a little sneak peek of the blouse. And I was so excited to wear it, and I wore it out once already, and I will continue because it's amazing. I'm also going to be bringing you some subscriber creations. Yeah, that's a very popular segment of my show, and I have subscribers that send in their exciting, stunning creations. And I'm going to show you a recycled So Lovely tip because I used it in this video for this blouse. Do you remember this eyebrow razor? Can you take a guess what I use it for? Well, stay tuned for today's So Lovely tip. So, oh, and also I have a pattern for next week's giveaway. So I hope you stick around for all the fun. As I said, I showed this blouse in my live stream, which was actually on Friday, April 24th. I have a monthly live stream that's the last Friday of every month, and I hope you catch it, hope you join, because they're a lot of fun. I'll put the link in the description box of this particular live stream that shows my beautiful blouse. I won this blouse on Keisha the Stylist channel. She does upcycling of vintage fashions taken to another level. She's a lot of fun. And I won the giveaway. And I was so excited. Come to find out, she tells me, oh, Grace, I looked at the tag. This is a 6P. I have the tag here. And it's not going to fit me in the bust. There's no way this is going to fit. And I was like, oh, just send it. You know, worst case scenario, I can use a fabric for a scarf, or I'll make something out of it. I'm always, you know, doing something with this beautiful fabric. It's not going to go to waste, I said. Send it over. So this video, I'm going to talk about how I upcycled it with this design and upsized it. And the combination gave me the size requirement that I needed and the design elements. So there were two design elements that solved two size problems. One of the size problems that I had to solve was the bust. Okay, a 6P I think is a 34. Well, when I measured it, it was 34 inches, so I had to add 6 inches to my 40-inch bust. And it fits wonderfully. It's loose. It hangs wonderfully here. And so the one solution was to enlarge it. And I went through some brainstorming, which I'm going to show you. I went through a lot of brainstorming on this blouse. I was going to enlarge it here or on the sides, or I ended up doing the back with the overlay with this sheer, and then this. I'll talk all about it. It's amazing. And then the other size problem, which I solved with a design, were the sleeves. They were just like a ½ inch off. Not too much, but you could tell they were small. So I added these feathers. Look at that. And that solved the sleeve length problem. And it looks good on the shoulders. It fits very well in the back. I am so thrilled with the results. To me, okay, not patting myself on the back, but this looks like a boutique blouse. A boutique blouse. I'm thrilled with this blouse. It looks like a designer blouse and I'm wearing it. This little touch of feathers just adds that contemporary fashion. You can go to Europe on a European vacation and wear this out and you will be the star of the show. So that's just my vibe. I don't know how you feel about it, but I just wanted to present this to you. Like I said, I had two fitting issues with this blouse, and I solved it with two design solutions. So what I want to do first is model this for you. Then I'll show you at the cutting table the brainstorming I went through with these ideas that were coming in my head, and that's how it works. And it literally took 2 days of ideas before I cut this thing, because I was like, you know, fear, okay? Fear of cutting. What's the worst that can happen? I was thinking in my head, well, the worst that can happen is I screw it up, and you know what? I can make a scarf out of it or something out of this beautiful fabric. But it ends up that I didn't do that. So watch the little fashion show, then we'll get back to the cutting table. This beautiful silk animal print, the zebra print blouse from Keisha the stylist on one of her giveaways, and it's too small. Now before she shipped it to me, she did say, Grace, it's too small, it's a 6 petite, and I said, you know, go ahead and ship it. I'm going to make it bigger. I have some ideas, so I'm going to upcycle this. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I have ideas. So I want to show you what my ideas are. So what I do was I measured from the buttonhole to the button, and that's the distance of 6 inches. That's how small this is. It's 6 inches too small. So I need to enlarge it all the way around. And I had an idea. What I want to do is cut from the shoulders down to the hem in the front and put a black strip of fabric. Now this is silk, 100% silk, and this fabric that I got, it's not silk, but it looks like it, and I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to insert a strip here of black fabric, 1.5 inches wide on this side, 1.5 inches wide on this side, so that's 3 inches that I'm accounting for. And then in the center back, I'm going to cut a center back seam from here all the way down and add a 3-inch black strip here. So that'll add up to 6 inches, and enlarge this, and it'll just be, you know, an upcycle. And then I want to finish this off for a fabulous look with feathers at the cuffs. So that's my idea, that's my vision, and let's see how it goes. Because I'm going to enlarge it because I really love this blouse. And so what you're looking at right now is my laying out the lace idea. Because what I need to do, see in the bust here, it's too small. You can't even button this. As you can see, Fanny's wearing it, and it's too small. So what I thought I would do is insert lace here. So I'm going to cut down here and then put the lace in between, because that'll make it fit on both sides. Originally, I was going to use just 2 strips of black fabric, and that was too harsh. I think the lace is more feminine and fun, and I'm also going to put it in the back, in the center back seam here. See, I have it pinned just for an idea, but I think that would look pretty neat. And then to top it off, since the sleeves are slightly bit short, I thought I'd put some feathers here. And I think it would be an awesome evening look, cocktail hour look with some black pants. It's going to be fabulous. Another option, which I didn't pin, I'm just draping it here, is add like this black sheer fabric as an insert. I think that would look feminine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the blouse. You know, once you cut it, can't go back. So I'm going to cut down here from the shoulder down to the hem on each side, and then in the back, the center back seam down to the hem. I'm just going to cut it open, and I'm going to play with it. I'm going to insert this fabric, the sheer fabric. I'm going to insert the lace, put it on, and see what I like best. I might even sew some of them together. You know, I could always seam rip it. But I'm leaning towards this sheer chiffon, and we'll see how it goes. Now what I'm going to do is start from the back, because if I can resolve this size situation from the back, then maybe I don't have to cut the front. We'll see. But I'm going to cut down the center back here, and I got my seam ripper, and I'm going to take the label off right here because I want to cut all the way up to here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now I'm going to cut the center back seam. Now once I cut this, there's no going back. So I hope, you know, this works out. Cut it all the way up here. I'm going to use the scissors to snip that, you know, that band right there. Just snip it. That's it. So now I have this open. Time for a new rotary cutter. It didn't cut all the way. Alright, so there's my opening, and I am going to insert, I was thinking the lace first, but I think I want to do the sheer fabric first and see how that looks. I'm just going to play with it, you know, and I'll probably baste it in there, and I'm going to fold this under, probably a 1/4 inch, press, and then I think I will cut this maybe 3 inches wide, and then fold this side in under also 1/4 inch, and then baste it in, try it on, and see how that works out, because I think I like that. This is the center back that I cut, and what I'm doing is I'm going to make a narrow hem here. So I did fold it over once, pressed, and I'm folding it over again, and I'm going to press this all the way down. And then I'm going to be using this sheer chiffon in the middle. This is just a scarf that I had with a rolled hem. And I'm going to sew that inside on both sides, and then I'm going to use the rolled hem of the scarf at the bottom as the hem for the back of the shirt. So I need to create the narrow hem on both side panels of the back first. This is the back of the blouse with the chiffon, the black chiffon insert that I put in that has this rolled hem, finished rolled hem here, which is wonderful. When I sew it to the hem of the back of the blouse, it's going to look great. And this is 8 inches wide. So when I put this top on, it fits really nice, doesn't fit tight, and it gradually goes up here. I did sew this side here, if you could see. So it's a rolled hem that I sewed to this scarf. And now I'm going to pin this side here all the way down and sew. And then I'm going to try it on before I cut the scarf, you know, make sure that it fits right. But I think this back insert is just going to be exactly what this blouse needs to make it fit. So I pinned it all the way down. If you can see, the pins have a white head, so they're kind of hidden there. And now I'm just going to stitch this on. This is the wrong side, the inside of the blouse. Okay, and I sewed the panel in, as you can see here. So I have this extra chiffon fabric that I need to trim. What I'm going to do is trim it up to about here, and then I'll do a rolled hem on the chiffon fabric only, so that it's like finished like on this side here. Okay, might not be as close, but I'm going to do a rolled hem to finish that off. And then here I have all this to deal with, and I'm going to trim it up and then sew it underneath this hem here. So I finish the collar up, and then I'll have this finished. Now, of course, this is sheer in the back, and you know, you're gonna see the bra strap and all that. So what I'm thinking is wear a cami under this top, or like shapewear. And I have black shapewear that I'm probably gonna wear with this. But I'm really excited about preserving this top and fitting. And that's all you had to do is put a panel in the back. Could have put panels on the side, in the front, but I chose the back. And now it fits. It fits Fanny, it fits me. Look at this, I can button this, and it's loose here in the front. The shoulders, wow, that's great on the shoulders here. And the panels in the back. Now it's this sheer chiffon, which is really not practical. I mean, if I wear shapewear, it will work, or a tank, but you know what? I don't want the back to show like this. So I decided I am going to put underneath this, inside, I'm going to have the same, you know, size panel with this black fabric I got at Hobby Lobby, and it'll be easier to wear, and I don't have to worry about, you know, bra straps showing or my back. But I'm so excited that this fits, and I can wear it now because this is truly a stunning silk top. This is the fabric I'm going to use for the back panel. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It has a matte side and then a shinier side. I'm going to use the matte side. I'm just pressing it now. I'm going to cut a piece and sew it on. here's the piece I cut, okay, the same size as the chiffon. And I was just laying it out here to see how it's going to look once I sew it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rolled hem at the bottom here of this piece, just like I did with the chiffon. Then I'm going to pin it on both sides and then top stitch down both sides. Much better. Now it's not sheer. So we have the chiffon here on top. It's like an overlay, and that fabric underneath, and it has a rolled hem. Both of them have a rolled hem. You can see that. I love it. It looks like it was designed this way, and I'm very happy now because it fits. Fanny's wearing it. I tried it on, and it's loose in the front. I'm so happy I get to wear this top. Thank you, Keisha, for sending this to me. Isn't that a great feeling when your project works out for you? Well, I'm so thrilled with the results. Let me show you the fabric for the back overlays that I used. This fabric, like I said, I got at Hobby Lobby, has a shiny side and the matte side, and I used the matte side for it. And then a simple black chiffon, a sheer fabric you can get anywhere. I think Hobby Lobby carries this too. This was in my stash. It was a scarf with a rolled hem that I did at one time, I guess. And I didn't show you the feathers that I got though. Let me show you those. Those are from Amazon. I've ordered these in the past because I made a vintage dress, a Diana Ross dress, using these feathers. And they worked out so well. I ordered them again. And what's unique about these, because there's different types of feathers that I'm learning about, and you're going to see all the different types on my channel. These ones have a ribbon finished edge right here that you can sew to a garment or put a snap tape like I did on that dress. And it's just the right amount for this design in my opinion, whereas for the dress I doubled it up and I love it. And let me show you close up. I just sewed it inside. It has a finished edge. That's it. That's all I did. And the results, I'm just so thrilled with them. I'm very, very happy. And now for today's So Lovely tip. This tip is a recycled tip that I've shown in the past on my channel. And since then, I've grown with more subscribers and they might have not seen it. But I happen to use this tip on my blouse. And I wanted to show it to you using this eyebrow razor. And I'm going to show you how I used it. The first thing I want to do is remove the label. And I'm using this Dollar Tree eyebrow razor. I've shown this on my channel. I started it and it works so well. Look at that. I'm just coming through gently because this is silk and it's coming out very quickly. So look at that. These are great. So what I did was I started with my seam ripper and I took out a couple of stitches, then I inserted my eyebrow razor and then just seam ripped it across and it worked out well. You can get these at Dollar Tree. They come in a 3-pack. I have a bunch of these in a drawer because I use these a lot and I just like it. So I hope you enjoyed today's So Lovely tip. And now for subscriber creations. I had 3 subscribers send in their creations, and the first subscriber is Sandra Heath. And she writes, Grace, your question of the week was about craft sewing. This is what I've been sewing lately. I found free Barbie patterns on Pinterest. And I had a request to sew welding hats, something I've never sewn before. Have been having fun sewing this month. Yes, you have, Sandra. The Barbie dresses are absolutely adorable. And the hats. Wow, how creative, how beautiful. Thank you for sending those in, Sandra. I truly appreciate it. And next we have Beverly Askew. And she had Mimi G Sew It Academy vest here. And look at that. I love the fabric, the design. That looks so cool. And she had a new look top. It's a wrap knit top shown here. Thank you, Beverly. Beverly sent in her creations in the past, and she's so talented. These are absolutely beautiful. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. And finally, we have Dania. Dania had made 2 Babylon leather bags. Yeah, she made the Birkin in the past, and now she's made a brown Kelly bag. This beautiful brown Kelly bag with this scarf. And look at her modeling it here. Oh wow, that is beautiful. I am so blown away. And she also made the black Cellphone bag. It's the same one that I made recently. So I wanted to show you. I modeled it with this top in my video. Thank you, Dania. Wonderful. You did a great job. And thank you all for sending me in your creations. I am so blessed with getting these photos and your talent on my channel. I love to share them with everybody. So now I wanted to show you my Babylon leather bags that I modeled. So you've seen this caramel one. This is the one Dania made. It's the same design. And it's so funny. She was making the black one the same week I was making mine. Because I just finished this. The black Cellphone. It's the exact same bag, only in black. In this case, I matched the thread. But in this one, I had the white thread. I had the option. I chose with the black. It looks great. So yeah, this is the bag that Dania made. And I made too, the same week. Who knew? And of course, this trapezoid bag, one of my favorites that I've made. I also made this one in a taupe. And it's truly magnificent. I just love these Babylon leather bags. I hope you check it out. I put the links in the description box below. And now for next week's giveaway. Next week's giveaway pattern is another crafts pattern. It's McCall's 6338 carriers, hot pad, and picnic totes. Perfect timing for the summer. So what are the rules of the giveaway? Well, you need to be a resident of US or Canada because that's where I ship to. You need to be a subscriber to my channel. Please thumbs up this video and answer the question of the week. And this week's question is, have you ever upcycled or upsized a garment? How did it go? Please post your response by Monday, May 4th at midnight, and I will respond with the word entered, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Good luck! Well, I hope you found this video informative and fun, and most of all, I hope you were so inspired.